Chapter 23. I won't lie, I'm getting cocky. I've been standing on the edge, but don't you push, I'm feeling rocky. I was hoping you ain't changed, but shit you did is not surprising. Quick to switch it up.
Oh. Yo, what's up? It's your boy Groovy Jew, and I'm going to be doing a story time. Thank you everybody for coming. Today I'm gonna be doing the 2 for 1 today. I'm gonna be doing my first heartbreak, and I'm gonna be doing my first true love, my first love ever. You feel me? I'm gonna start with my first heartbreak because I think that one came first, if I'm not mistaken. So, once upon a time, a good while ago, about 7th grade, I was in 7th grade. I think I was like, how old you is in 7th grade? Like 12, 11, something like that, in 7th grade. So, it was this baddie. Oh yes, she was bad. She was great. And like, that's when like MySpace had just popped off. That's when Facebook had kind of just started popping off. You know what I'm saying? So like social media just became a thing. The boy had like his sidekick or whatever you call it. I used to text real quick. But you know, this just a little back details about back then when, you know what I'm saying, you feel me? So it was this female, man. I thought she was so attractive, right? Like, super attractive. I think she was like to me, she was the baddest chick in school. Like, no cap. No cap. Out of my league for sure. But in middle school, everybody was ugly, bro. Everybody was ugly. But I was the exception, bro. I was ugly as fuck. But you know, I was nice. I was fucking nice, so that kind of that boosted me up a couple of points, really, if you think about it. So, so look, bruh, I slid in her inbox. You know what I'm saying? Inbox goblin. I mean, that shit smooth talking about, hey, what up? You know what I'm saying? I done seen you a couple of times around the school. I think you're beautiful. You know what I'm saying? I think you should let somebody treat you right, treat you like a queen. You should be treated magnificently. You know what I'm saying? Suave on that keyboard. You know what I'm saying? But that was actually one of the reasons why we ended up like talking. She ended up saying, "Oh, you're really good with words." I was like, "Am I? I never even knew that." Because actually, I never really knew it for real. Because, like, I didn't really have a whole bunch of experience talking to girls yet. Like, you know, I done slapped a butt or two. Booty tag shit. You know what I'm saying? Shit like that. I was still a virgin, of course. I ain't never yet. And, you know, I knew what it was, of course. The nigga was watching hella porn at the time. But it just wasn't something I thought, like, I don't know, I was in 7th grade. 7th grade now and back then is way different. So anyways, back to the story. I gave her my number, slipped it in the number. She loved it. Yes, sir. She loved it. Text the nigga. We was texting. We was talking on the phone. You know what I'm saying? It was vibes, man. It was vibes. It was real life vibes, bro. Like, come on now. Come on, man. It was the mood was being set. I was setting the standard high. I ain't gonna lie, I was simping. I was really simping. Like, but all I knew was how to be the good guy. You know what I'm saying? That's just how I was raised. It is what it is. So, a big thing in middle school was jackets, wearing that person jacket, bro. If a girl was wearing a nigga jacket, they was talking, bro. I'm telling you, they was talking. Like, that solidified relationships, bro. Like, they was talking. Ain't no ifs, ands, or buts. Man, they was talking, man. You know what I'm saying? So I said that to say this. In middle school, we used to have like connections. And you know, we used to go to connections in the morning, go to your regular classes, go to some more connections. And one of my connections, we end up having to go to the library for a project or some shit. And so I said that to say this. In middle school, we used to have like connections. And you know, we used to go to connections in the morning, go to your regular classes, go to some more connections. And one of my connections, we end up having to go to the library for a project or some shit, right? So I'm in the hallway, you know, and we used to have to walk in straight lines. That shit was so crazy. Oh my goodness, we used to walk in straight lines. I could never no more. For what? But we walked into the library and like I'm probably playing a game, doing a project or whatever. And next thing I know, one of my boys came in. He hit me. He said, bruh, your girl, whoop-de-woo, is wearing another nigga jacket. And I'm in that shit like, bruh, you hating, you see a nigga shining, got a baddie, I done came up in life, you really throwing off, you know what I'm saying? Why you hating? Like, for what? Like, get off a nigga back. Don't be that nigga, you feel me? I'm like, don't be a hating ass nigga. Like, come on, bro. I can show you the text messages with me and her together, bro. Like, what you talking about? I can show you the messages, bro. Me and Shawty is together. So don't bring up that wearing another nigga jacket shit, you goofy ass nigga. I'll slap the shit out you, nigga. This is my girl, nigga. And nigga, that shit like, all right, bro, whatever. It is what it is. I try to tell you. I'm that shit like, man, I'm worried about it. I don't know, like, how shit work or if everything work in mysterious ways, bro. But next thing I know, I see her coming to the library with her class. And guess what? She was wearing another nigga jacket. Yeah, she was, bro. She was wearing another nigga jacket. Oh, I was in 7th grade, she was in 8th grade. So that's that. And she was wearing another nigga jacket, bro. And this nigga jacket she was wearing was like a nigga that always got left back. So he was old as fuck. On some like mustache, beard ass nigga. You know what I'm saying? And I'm in that shit like, damn. So I asked her, I was like, you know, when she seen me too, she was on some, oh shit, caught me. But that ain't what broke my heart. That ain't what devastated me. You know what I'm saying? Cause you know, I gotta communicate with you what's going on. Why you wearing this nigga jacket? I got on the jacket. You feel me? Like, I got on the jacket. So I went over there, talked to her. She was like, guess what she told me, y'all? This was her lie. I was cold. You was cold? You was cold? That's the #1 lie. You was cold. Come on, man. So I'm in that shit like, damn. Yo, she gonna hit me with the, well, let me wear your jacket. I can give his back now. I'm in that shit like, nah, it's straight. Cause even though I was on some simp shit, I wasn't on no bitch ass nigga shit. And I was like, since you comfortable in that shit now, you know, keep thugging it, you know. Apparently that don't hurt your feelings. Apparently you like it, you know what I'm saying? And she in that shit like, don't be like that, don't be like that. I'm in that shit like, nah, bro. You wearing another nigga jacket. You feel me? So, it was later in that day, somebody told me another rumor happened to circulate. In middle school, bro, rumors was moving, man. I don't know who the fuck was the delivery driver for them shits, but rumors go fast, man. Like, another nigga came back to me and said, bruh, I know you say you talk to so-and-so, but she don't talk to you, bruh. And I just don't want you out here looking dumb. I'm in that shit like, bro, we had a little argument, but no need to goddamn blow everything up. You know what I'm saying? No need to do that. They was like, nah, bro. Them boys is talking. Like, They be holding hands talking. Like walking in the hall wearing a jacket talking. And I was like, it's a little early to be saying all kind of shit like that now. But I already know that I had to talk to her. So I end up getting a text message from her. And guess what that bitch said? We need to talk. The only time I ever seen that we need to talk was that episode of That's So Raven. So it ain't nothing good came from we need to talk ever since then, bruh. like, bruh, that shit make your heart drop to your stomach. I mean, that shit like, man, what we gotta talk about? You know what I'm saying? We already talked, but we gonna talk anyway, So, it was the afternoon time, classes was over, we waiting for the buses. She came over to me, and she's still wearing the nigga jacket. Yeah. I didn't see these signs back then, but now I'm looking at it, bro. You was goofy. I was a goofy. So, she said, it's not you. Guess who it was? It's me. You're a great guy. You know what I'm saying? It's just, I don't want to be playing anybody. You know what I'm saying? I was like, damn. I'm a great guy though. She told me she don't even really like this nigga. And I'm like, so you cutting me off, breaking up with me? With me? The good guy? The nice guy? To tell you look great guy? For the dumbass? Oh, the upperclassman ass nigga? Okay, I get it. But bro, that shit really hurt my feelings, bro. Like on some damn. Like, bro, I was that nigga. I was nice. I was, you know what I'm saying? Bro, I was just a good guy. Really. I don't know what too much more to say. I was good. I was cool. I was thugging. I wasn't like no punk, no pushover. I was a pushover. Probably. Yeah, I was a pushover. And I know we didn't see each other a lot because for one, we was in 7th grade. She was in 8th grade. I was in 7th grade. She was in 8th grade. So it's not like we was in class together. She didn't stay in my neighborhood. We didn't ride the same bus. You know what I'm saying? But I felt like, man, we was talking consistently on a day-to-day basis. And like, I thought that was good enough to solidify me, bro. That shit hurt my feelings like to find out that we broke up because I was a good guy. I was too nice, maybe. I was this, that, the third. That shit really sucked, bro. That shit sucked. But, you live and you learn. You find out that everything ain't really what you think it really was, It is what it is, though. But that shit really hurt my heart, bro. That shit, I was like, damn. That 3 weeks hurt, bro. That 3 weeks hurt. And come to find out we wasn't even together for 3 weeks. That's what hurt the most. Like, I'm thinking, so it's like you kind of breaking up with somebody who never you really was with. That shit hurt, bro. Hey, bro, that shit crazy. So, the next story is about my first love, bro. Lover boy. It ended up happening the next year. Like the end of the school year. I was in 8th grade. It was towards the end of the school year. I done matured a lot. Got a little taller. Voice might have got a little deeper. You know what I'm saying? I'm hearing shit like, yeah. You know what I'm saying? I'm a little bit cooler. You know what I'm saying? A little funnier. Shit like that. I look a little better. My hair started growing. Shit like that. And I met this thing. this motherfucking thing. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
In my dreams, I met her. I seen her. I was, man, what? A baddie. A baddie, you hear me? That was I loved her, bruh. Loved her, bruh. We met. And now the difference between me and her versus me and the girl who broke my heart is, bruh, we actually seen each other. We talked on the phone consistently. We text. And like, it was more of a connection. I was able to communicate better. Because back when I was in 7th grade, I couldn't really get it out my mouth. I could text it, but I couldn't say it. You know what I'm saying? I can say what I felt now in 8th grade. You know what I'm saying? Levels. There's levels to this shit. Yeah, it's levels. So, that was my babe. That was my boo, my rock. That was wifey. You feel me? That was wifey. I don't care what anybody say. That was wifey. My mom ain't like, I don't care. This your daughter-in-law. Get used to it. Type shit, bro. I was in that shit. But she felt the same way. Like, say the same shit to her parents and shit like that. So, I think it was spring break. Went up to see my grandparents. They stay in Mississippi. My grandma just passed, so we was with my granddad. Just kind of, filling up the empty house for him and shit like that. Shout out to Jackson, Mississippi, by the way. Yeah, so my granddad gave us a little bit of money, which back in the day, that was a lot of money to me, to us. He gave us like $80 to $60 a piece. I think he gave us like $80. And he was like, don't spend all this. You can do whatever you want with it, but don't spend it all. That's just one rule. So I might have pimped off. I was like, man, I know exactly what I'm about to get. I'm about to get my wife a necklace and spoil her. Yes, show my affection. Heart necklace on the chest for the boo. My mom and that shit like, don't get her nothing too expensive. I'm like, hating ass, you don't never want to see me happy. She said, don't get her nothing too expensive, you know what I'm saying? You don't know. You act like you're going to marry this girl. I said, act like I am going to marry this girl. I love her. She loved me. But it's like, mom and that shit like, all right, don't spend all your... I'm like, Mom, I'm getting her this expensive ass $60-something necklace because I love her and she loved me because she would do the same thing. And that's just that on that. I don't need a rebuttal. I don't need a rebuttal. You feel me? Like, I don't need you to say anything. I know this to be true. For a fact, nigga. My mom actually like, alright. Yeah, whatever. So, I got the necklace. Boom. It came in a box about this big. Beautiful. Beautiful heart necklace. Had rhinestone gems on it. Ooh. Well, I did the damn thing, bro, with that 60 ball and still had $20 left over or whatever. I still had a little money in the pocket. I was feeling good. So I called her on the phone. I told her, I was like, hey, babe, I got you something from up here in Mississippi. You gonna like it. You gonna really like it. You know what I'm saying? I gotta spoil you. I was wild, bro. That shit was wild, bro. That shit like, oh, what you got me? I can't tell you. It's a surprise. You know what I'm saying? But I got you. Anything for my girl, for my boo. Oh my goodness, this shit was wild, bro. This shit was wild. Yeah, I was in love, bro. I was in love. So, come back to school. Boom. She was in 9th grade. I was in 8th grade. So, she was in high school. It is what it is, I love my older women. Shout out to y'all. Shout out to the MILFs. Shout out to the Cougars. Yeah. But, yeah, so what happened was my middle school used to drive over to our high school and like open up the bus and you can get off and get back on and shit like that. So I got off the bus. She was waiting on me. We done came back to Savannah. You know, she was ready for a surprise. I had it in the bag, the cute ass bag, the little tissue shit at the top, looking like a gangster. All the high school girls looking at me like, what is this little nigga? Okay, go get her, nigga. I mean, that shit like, yeah, let me pimp the thing over to my boo. And you know what I'm saying? We was kissing. Mwah. You know what I'm saying? Me and the girl that broke my heart, we ain't never kissed, man. That wasn't nothing, man. We was kissing, man. And you know, we was talking about having sex. You know what I'm saying? And like me beating that shit up. I ain't never beat shit up before, but I was gonna beat that shit up. I was gonna knock her back loose, bro. Knock it loose. And she told me she was gonna be that shit like, you know what I'm saying? So I'm loving that shit. Smelling my musk, you know what I'm saying? Fuck it. I done took her gift. She in that shit like, open it. I'm in that shit like, open it. Here, let me see you smile real quick. Yeah, this was before FaceTime and all that shit, so it wasn't no, I think we had Uvu, but everybody ain't had that shit, but that's besides the point. So she took out the necklace. Yeah, let me put it on for you. I'm T.I. Let me put it on for you. Put it on her. Put it on her. Look at yourself. How you like it? I love it, babe. I love you. Da da da. Give me a hug. Give me a hug. You know what I'm saying? Kiss her. Smack her on that butt. You know, this is my wifey, nigga. Mwah. You know what I'm saying? See that shit? Like, oh my goodness, I love it. This, that, the third. I'm in that shit like, yeah. You know I got you, baby. I ain't never gonna leave you. I ain't never, you know what I'm saying? I'm solid, baby. We solid forever. So, I get back on the bus. We finished the school year out. We probably talked, I think, in total of like 5 months. That was actually pretty long for like a middle school, high schoolish relationship. For like 5 months, you know what I'm saying? And what ended up happening, y'all, I got my heart broke again. Again, y'all, I got my heart broke again. That shit was crazy. Like, she ended up calling me on the phone during the summer because, like, it was summer break, man. She called me on the phone. I used to go in my closet so I could have so I can be in solitary by myself with the woman of my dreams on the phone. Nobody disturbing me. She called me. She said, yeah. And guess what she said? I already knew it was some shit too, y'all. She said, I have to no, she didn't say we need to talk. She said, I have to tell you something. But to me, that's kind of related to we need to talk. So I already kind of figured it was about to be some kind of shit about to pop off, you feel me? So I'm in the closet, I'm on the phone, like, I'm in that shit like, yeah, what up, baby? Sidekick and all. I'm in that shit like, yeah, what up, baby? She ended up saying, look, I just want you, I don't know why females do this when they about to tell you some slap bullshit. But bruh, the first thing she said was, don't be mad at me. I'm actually like, okay. Promise you won't be mad at me. Yeah, sure, of course, you know. Anything for my cherry blonde plum baby. You know what I'm saying? Anything for you. I had sex with my ex-boyfriend. Oh my goodness. Sex with your ex-boyfriend? What you mean? Accident. She was like, it was an accident. An accident? How? How was it an accident? You accidentally fucked somebody. Bro, we wasn't even old enough to drink. She couldn't even been drunk. You know what I'm saying? Like, what the fuck? I that shit like, You accidentally had sex with your boyfriend, ex-boyfriend. What you mean? That's crazy. Like, what you think I am, dumb? No. Please don't be mad at me. Please don't be mad at me. He came over and we was talking and, it accidentally went in. Accidentally went in? What the fuck? I'm in that shit like, bro, what the fuck? Like, how that... Bruh. And then she's explaining herself. She's crying. She's like, we can work through this. But the only thing I'm hearing on the phone is, I had sex with my ex-boyfriend. I mean, that shit like, bro, what the fuck, bro? Like, how is this an accident? I really hope we can work through it. I swear to God, I love you. And it was an accident. It was a total mistake. And this, that, the third. I'm like, damn, I didn't even get a chance to fucking run up in the oven yet. You feel me? Like, I didn't get a chance to cook a cake or nothing. And y'all accidentally had sex? Well, fuck me. Cause goddamn, like, I'm like lost for words at this point. Like, damn. And bro, this shit hit different because we was in a relationship. Everybody knew we was in a relationship. This shit hit different on some like, that nigga in the closet by himself. I'm in the closet by myself. Like, why this keep happening to me? Lord, what I do wrong? I wasn't being a simp this time. I wasn't being soft. I wasn't a pushover. I mean, that shit like, what I do wrong, man? What did I do to deserve this shit? Like, damn. Broke my fucking heart. The first one, like the other one broke my heart, but she broke my heart on some like, she set the tone for all the rest of everybody else. That shit hurt. That's a different kind of hurt too. I mean, that shit like, bruh, damn, I done bought her this expensive ass fucking necklace. She probably was laughing at me. But one thing I can say though, I can appreciate the fact that she told me. I can appreciate that. And that's highly respected though, no cap. But like, it's just like, damn. So what ended up happening was next year I was in 9th grade, got a little bit taller, you know what I'm saying, a little more attractive, you know what I'm saying, and I see her, and y'all, when she told me this, it probably was like 2 or 3 weeks left before we went back to school, and we was broke up after that, bro. I was like, bro, I ain't never cheated, so I can't tolerate cheating, you feel me, like that's my policy, fuck it, you cheat on me, that's done with. You feel me? It's over. You know what I'm saying? Respectfully, we went our separate ways or whatever. You know, so I'm back in school. New gear, new year, new school. You know what I'm saying? I'm in the high school with all the upperclassmen, all the fine ass, different girls I never really seen before. I'm there with them now. And guess who I seen? I seen her. She in 10th grade now. Thick. Yes, Lord. And she was wearing a fucking necklace. I wanted to TI that shit, so give me that shit. I just want, man, I replay that shit in my mind probably 1,000,000 times when I seen that shit like, and I should go over there and smash that shit like that. Nah. I should wait till she walk in and just that shit like that. And I was like, nah. You know what I'm saying? I was like, fuck it. It is what it is. I learned from it. Maybe a nigga was moving too fast, put too much into it. You know what I'm saying? But what can you do? What can you do? Damn, it is hot. It should be illegal to be this fucking hot. But that is my stories, y'all. So do me a favor, like, subscribe, share, turn on the post notifications. I don't know if I can do the little cool shit that make the screen click yet. I'll probably figure it out. And comment, subscribe. I'm out because I gotta work in the morning, so appreciate everybody for watching and thank you for coming.